talk to you guys about the importance of choosing your circle wisely and choosing where you direct your energy wisely. I believe all humans' energy is incredibly powerful. So whether that be negative energy or positive energy, I believe our energy fields are vital to how we live, and our mental health is really affected by the energy we receive and the energy we give out. I wanted to talk today about understanding that sometimes it's okay to be a loner and to feel isolated or feel unsure about where you fit in. I think people need to understand that life is not about fitting in. It's about showing up as yourself, and by exhibiting your natural energy, you will then attract energy that matches you or that will lift you. I feel like people are so afraid of standing in their own light and standing in their own presence. They need assurance of the presence of other people in their lives. Now, of course, 100% it's important and healthy to maintain positive relationships and to create a good support system. But I think people need to put more focus into being their own support system, being their own biggest fan, being their own drive, their own motivation. Because when it's all said and done, nobody owes anyone anything in life. Like, I have no expectations of humans in my life. If they choose to be there and we have fun and we enjoy each other, amazing. But I don't expect and I don't feel as though they owe me that, because not everyone is going to agree with me. I'm not going to agree with everyone's point of views. And it's just not natural to get along with all people. It's natural to create your own vibe and to enjoy vibes that match yours. It's natural to not appreciate everyone's beliefs and appreciate everyone's way of living. And I feel like that's how you create your circle. I feel like by being yourself, growing, and shining in your authentic self is what creates your circle naturally. It's okay to, at times, yes, be alone, feel alone. Sorry, I got cut off there. But yeah, it's okay to feel alone and feel as though you're not fitting in with your circle of people that you might have grew up with or that you're currently friends with now. Like, people change and people evolve and people discover more about themselves through life experiences. And sometimes some do this at a quicker pace than others. And it's natural to seek, as individuals, it's natural to seek to want to be around like-minded people. It's natural to seek to want to be around the energy you find supportive or motivating or endearing. Like, we should surround ourselves with people who challenge us and who interest us and make us feel like we can be the best version of ourselves with. I feel like at times some relationships can be so toxic and hold people back, and it's important to know that you can't show up truly as yourself, and you're not going to be able to move forward in life the way you're destined to do so if you're in or if you're maintaining relationships that do hold you back or that do have negative energy. Sometimes you can just feel when someone isn't truly rooting for you, or sometimes you can just feel when someone's energy is off. And I feel like you should always trust your gut feelings, because that's the power we hold. Like, society wants us to be so disconnected from our gut feelings and so disconnected from our mind and our being, our spirit, our soul. Like, society wants us to be so caught up in rushing through life and keeping up with quick trends, rather than just focusing on our own thoughts and why we are here or what do we want to achieve. It has us focusing on so much about what other people do rather than our own. So I just think, yeah, it's really important to ensure your circle surrounding you want to see you win just as much as you want to see them win, and aren't necessarily competing with you. So like, I feel like when I see people I love grafting and hustling and like trying to show up as their best self, like that just makes me feel so uplifted and like positive. And I feel like it should be the same for you. So like, you want your people to feel that way about you. You want your people to feel like, you want to feel like your people encourage you and like motivate you and clap for you just as loud as you clap for them. So yeah, I just think it's important to recognize and ask yourself, like, are your people doing this? Do your people want to see you reach your full potential and past that? Because who the hell is going to determine our full potential? Like, I feel like you can never reach that. Like, I feel like you should always keep on going. I feel like if you have a certain precedent for yourself and you set it, meet it, and then see what's next, and just keep on climbing that ladder of like self-actualization, self-growth. Every individual has so much potential, and I just feel like it's so important that people recognize the importance of surrounding themselves with people who are on that vibe and who want the best for you just as much as you want the best for them. Yeah, do not dim yourself or dim your light or dim your dreams or your aspirations because you feel like it might make other people uncomfortable. Like, that is not your responsibility. If a person seeing you doing good triggers them, I'm sorry, but they're just not for you. Like, you need to cleanse your circle just as much as you need to cleanse yourself and do a good clear out. So yeah, if you're watching this is your sign to really take notes and to check who is rooting for you, who is showing up for you consistently, and who is motivating you. Again, as I said, nobody owes us that. However, we can choose to be around people who don't do the opposite. So who don't kind of try and hold you back or make you question yourself, or are constantly kind of passively second guessing you, or you know, those people who kind of just, they don't necessarily tell you what they're thinking, but you know they're just saying subtle things that are kind of trying to bring your energy frequency down, or are trying to nearly mock your confidence or slag or mock your motivation or your eagerness. Like, those are the type of people who just cannot be trusted and who gotta go. Excuse me. So yeah, I just really wanted to come on and say, try and surround yourself with people who love you just as much as you love yourself, and yeah, who check you when you need to be checked, for sure, but who also want what's best for you ultimately, and who are not up for competing with you, but instead up for winning with you at whatever pace it may be individually for each of you. So yes, energy is important. Trust your gut instinct, trust your gut feelings when it comes to feeling other people's energy, and be observant of how people move around you, and be observant of how they make you feel. Do you feel uplifted when you're around them, or do you feel kind of negative? Do you feel self-conscious? You shouldn't feel self-conscious around people who are supposed to love you and who are supposed to support you. You should feel like you can be your natural self, and you don't have to turn your volume down or dim your light. So yeah, just I'm encouraging you to be observant and trust your gut feeling, and energy does not lie.